alchemical texts allowed for multiple layers of meaning, catering to both literal and symbolic interpretations, depending on the level of initiation and understanding.
That's interesting. Yeah, I could see reading it and you take it literally and then you read it again when you know more and then it's like opens up more meaning.
Right. The enduring fascination with alchemy as a mystical and occult pursuit continues to inspire contemporary scholars, artists, and spiritual thinkers. Modern interpretations often explore alchemy's relevance to psychology, spirituality, and personal transformation in addition to its historical significance. Another one is allegations of secret societies preserving alchemical knowledge. So there's a few theories: the guardians of esoteric knowledge. Conspiracy theories and historical interpretation suggest that certain secret societies, such as the Rosicrucians and Freemasons, have served as custodians of esoteric wisdom, including alchemical teachings, and the integration with esoteric traditions. These societies are believed to have integrated alchemy into their broader esoteric doctrines, viewing it not only as a proto-science, but as a spiritual and philosophical path towards enlightenment and personal transformation. Membership in these societies allegedly required initiation rituals and adherence to secretive practices aimed at preserving and transmitting sacred knowledge, including alchemical principles and techniques. The Rosicrucian movement emerged in the early 17th century with the publication of manifestos such as the Fama Fraternitas and the Confessio Fraternitas, which claimed the existence of a hidden brotherhood possessing profound knowledge and seeking to reform society. The Rosicrucian Manifesto used alchemical symbolism to convey their messages, depicting the pursuit of spiritual wisdom and transformation through allegorical narratives involving alchemical processes. And Freemasonry, with its origins in medieval stonesmen guilds, evolved into a speculative fraternity during the Renaissance period. It adopted symbolic rituals and teachings that incorporate alchemical allegories, emphasizing moral and spiritual development through symbolic initiatory rites.
I mean, Freemasonry is still going on, right?
Oh, yeah.
What about Rosicrucians?
I'm not sure about Rosicrucians, but I know with Freemasonry there's levels. Like, there's, like, what, the 33rd degree or something? That's, like, the highest level, and you only know. Like, it's kind of like all of these bottom people don't really know, or I assume, based on other stuff that I've looked into. And then there's like the 33rd degree or something like that. That's like the top level.
Yeah, and then you know everything maybe at that top level.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the association of alchemy with secret societies adds to its mystique and cultural influence, portraying it as more than a historical curiosity, but as a tradition intertwined with mystical and spiritual quests. Scholars debate the extent to which these societies genuinely preserved alchemical knowledge versus incorporating symbolic elements for philosophical and allegorical purposes. Even if literal alchemical practices were not preserved, the symbolic transmission of alchemical teachings within the societies influenced cultural and intellectual movements, contributing to the development of Western esotericism and occult traditions.
Yeah, that's true. Like, if they're not really actually keeping the original, or if they just changed it for their purposes, I guess.
Right. It's hard to know what... I mean, we don't...
Yeah.
We have no idea what they're doing.
Right, yeah.
This could all be made up, too.
Well, yeah.
There's speculation on hidden alchemical manuscripts and lost techniques. So conspiracy theorists and historians alike speculate that throughout history there have been alchemical texts containing knowledge and considered too revolutionary or sacred to be widely disseminated. It is believed that certain alchemical manuscripts were intentionally suppressed or kept secret by those who possessed them. The suppression could have been due to religious, political, or societal reasons, fearing the potential power or disruptive effects of alchemical discoveries. The manuscripts in question are thought to contain detailed instructions on how to achieve significant alchemical goals, such as transmutation of metals, specifically turning base metals into gold, and the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, which was believed to grant immortality or spiritual enlightenment. Allegations suggest that secret societies such as the Rosicrucians or Freemasons were entrusted with safeguarding this esoteric knowledge. These societies allegedly preserved and passed down the manuscripts through initiatory traditions and symbolic teachings, which we kind of already said.
Yeah. So they just think there are manuscripts, but not that we've found any?
Right. I don't think that anyone has.
Like actual historical manuscripts.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Not that anyone's been able to identify.
Right.
But they could be hidden in plain sight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what about Isaac Newton's stuff?
Right.
You don't have any of that?
Well, they must have that, but maybe I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he just added on so you don't really know the origin still.
Right.
Yeah.
Throughout history, there have been sporadic claims of individuals discovering ancient alchemical manuscripts. These discoveries often spark excitement and its renewed interest in alchemy, fueling speculation about the authenticity and contents of such texts. Some genuine historical texts have been preserved in libraries and archives, such as the British Library, the Vatican Library, or specialized collections like the Getty Research Institute's Digital Alchemy Collection. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I could see the Vatican holding on to stuff.
Yeah, they do have an extensive private library.
Right. Yeah, maybe there's a bunch of hidden alchemy stuff in there.
Scholars and researchers today continue to explore and interpret these manuscripts, seeking to unlock their secrets and understand their relevance to both historical alchemical practices and contemporary knowledge. This potential existence of hidden alchemical manuscripts raises questions about the extent of alchemical knowledge and its possible contributions to early scientific endeavors. Beyond their scientific implications, these manuscripts hold cultural and spiritual significance, shedding light on the beliefs, practices, and aspirations of alchemists throughout history. Critics argue that many claims of discovering hidden manuscripts are exaggerated or unsubstantiated, fueled by romanticized notions of alchemy's secrets. Skeptics challenge the authenticity and practicality of the information combined within these texts.
Yeah, I could see people making it up for attention to or whatever or something.
Yeah. These conspiracy theorists paint alchemy as more than a historical curiosity. They portray it as a mystical and occult pursuit intertwined with secret societies and hidden knowledge. Whether true or not, these theories add layers to mystery and intrigue to the already enigmatic world of alchemy, highlighting its enduring fascination and its perceived connections to broader esoteric traditions and hidden agendas. So I have a little picture of alchemical symbols.
Ooh.
I've seen some of these.
Oh yeah, I've seen all the element ones. Air, I put that one in my tattoo for Libra. Although, yeah. Oh, Mercury?
I didn't know that the planets had metals that were...
Yeah, the sun is gold. I mean, I've seen all the planet ones because of astrology.
Right, but I didn't know that they had metals that were...
associated?
Yeah.
Right. I guess that makes sense.
And
Sailor Moon uses those symbols too. I mean, that is like in pop culture now.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah, like Jupiter, like every time they transform in Sailor Moon, it has that symbol behind them for the planet.
Oh.
Like Jupiter does, Mars, Saturn, Venus. Like not the sun or moon. There's no. I mean, the moon's a moon, I guess. I mean, so
Yeah.
But yeah, all the ones are in Sailor Moon.
Okay, so the origins of alchemical symbols. Alchemical symbols have diverse origins, drawing from ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, Greek and Roman mythology, astrological signs, and Christian
Iconography.
Thanks. Iconography.
Yeah, iconography.
That sounds right.
That is how you say it.
And then also Hermetic tradition. Many symbols originate from Hermetic texts attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, blending Egyptian and Greek wisdom. Common alchemical symbols and their speculated meanings. So the Philosopher's Stone, symbolized by a red or gold stone. The Philosopher's Stone represents the ultimate goal of alchemy, transformation, and spiritual enlightenment and immortality. It's believed to unify opposites like the sun and moon and bring harmony and perfection.
So not the same as the anime, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong about remembering. It is a red stone in the anime. But yeah.
And then Mercury or Quicksilver, represented by the
symbol.
That symbol that looks like the female symbol, but with a like sideways moon on top, or like a U shape on top.
Right.
Symbolizes fluidity, volatility, and the transformative aspect of alchemy. It's associated with communication, flexibility, and the spirit realm. Sulfur, symbolized by a triangle atop a cross. So it would be like if the symbol for female was a triangle instead of a circle.
Yeah.
Represents the soul, the fiery element, and purification. It symbolizes the active masculine principle in alchemy. Salt, symbolized by a circle with a horizontal line through it, represents stability, matter, and the feminine principle in alchemy. It's associated with grounding, materiality, and the physical world. And then Ouroboros, a serpent or dragon eating its own tail, symbolizes eternity, cycles of life, death, and rebirth, and the unity of opposites. It represents the endless process of transformation and renewal.
For salt, it's theta, and I was thinking it was, but I looked it up.
Yeah, that does that. That is definitely theta. Now that you say that. And then like Caduceus.
Oh.
Didn't we just talk about that?
Yeah, it's every hospital has that. Yeah.
A winged staff with 2 snakes intertwined around it, symbolizing healing, balance, and the integration of opposites. It's associated with Hermes, Mercury, and has connections to alchemical processes of balance and harmony.
That's pretty crazy that that's like an alchemy symbol, because it's literally like it's
hospitals. Yeah.
Like that is
But it makes sense if it's about healing.
Yeah. Right. Well, isn't it like Hermes' staff too in the legends or something?
I think so. We looked at this.
Yeah, we
recently.
did look at it. Yeah, listen to our past episodes.
Well, I think it was about your tarot deck.
Yeah, because Hermes is in there for
Yeah.
Mercury too. Everything's connected.
Probably more than we know.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Just kidding. The 3 principles, which are sulfur, mercury, and salt, represent the basic components of all matter in alchemy. Sulfur, spirit; mercury, soul; and salt, body, combine in various proportions to create different substances and energies, according to, I think this is Hermeticism, but alchemy in general.
Yeah.
And there are some allegorical and spiritual meanings. Alchemical symbols often have dual meanings, literal and allegorical. They can represent chemical substances and processes while also conveying spiritual and psychological concepts. Many symbols reflect the alchemical belief in the unity of opposites, male, female, sun, moon, spirit, matter, symbolizing the process of inner and outer transformation. And the universal principles, alchemical symbols, are seen as universal principles that apply not only to physical matter but also to the human psyche and spiritual growth. And esoteric knowledge, it's believed that alchemical symbols